Harry recently came back to London for his legal battle versus Associated Newspapers Limited, the publishers of the Daily Mail. What was intended to be a solemn, dignified occasion for the man rapidly evolved into something resembling amateur hour at a comedy venue. And consider who acted as the main star. Yes, Harry himself. Before even starting the actual litigation, his personal attorney, David Sherborne, posed a basic, innocent query. How ought you be called in the tribunal? Identical to the previous time, Harry answered securely. A robust response until Sherborne inquired further with, "And how was that?" Cue panic. I cannot recall. Ladies and gentlemen, the male who can remember facts from 2005 with forensic accuracy somehow forgot what he was styled the previous time he sat within a courtroom. The consequence? Giggles resonating through the corridors of law. Not precisely the valiant return trip he was likely picturing. So there he stood, a mature adult, royal by descent, waiting before a justice, uncertain if he is Prince, sir, your royal anything, or simply that bloke from Netflix. Finally, his counsel had to save him by explaining he was called Prince Harry. Groundbreaking. And just like that, his reliability took a brief holiday. He has possessed over 1 year to get ready for this lawsuit. 1 year, 12 months, 365 days. Yet, the very initial inquiry from his personal counsel stumbled him up. Not cross-examination, not aggressive interrogation, a practice query. That is like flunking the training stage in a computer game. Once the giggling ceased, Harry changed directions into total sentimental mode, speech shaking, vision watering. He announced that the media had rendered Meghan's existence an utter torture. The lawsuit, he voiced, was distressing, recurring, hurting, essentially a greatest hits collection of private agony. Currently, let us stop. This is the identical pair who attempted to copyright Sussex Royal, vended regal tales to broadcasting services, and converted personal domestic issues into worldwide amusement. Yet abruptly, news coverage is repulsive. Intriguing story turn. Harry maintained he never thought his existence ought to be open season for selling, which is remarkable, given he and Meghan monetised their regal departure like it was a Black Friday event. He constantly mentioned Meghan's hardships, although much of the lawsuit predates their romance. It provoked a clear query. Was this judicial pertinence or sentimental lure? Since it seemed less like evidence and more like a pity crusade. At this juncture, martyrdom has become the Sussex household enterprise strategy. Everything is the media's error. Romances collapsed, press, poor customs press, emotional difficulties, press, never individual accountability, never self-examination, always an outside antagonist. And the humour, Harry now appears truly surprised that folks are snickering. However, when you forget your specific rank, weep on cue, oppose your personal publicity tactic, and attempt to secure a litigation with emotions rather than truths, what do you anticipate? What was intended to be a strong position versus tabloid society became a seminar in self-destruction. Harry managed to weaken himself before the hearing even heated up. By the conclusion, he did not appear like a courageous royal battling unfairness. He seemed like a middle-aged male trapped in eternal casualty state, wishing compassion would perform the heavy lifting. And the tribunal.